Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming, and on this quick video tutorial today, I'm going to show you how you can take an adorable Trader Joe's, where's the sign? Here it is, paper bag, grocery bag, or even just a plain one, or even just some brown craft paper, and turn it into a really cute, almost free little banner. So let me tell you this story. And as you're hopping on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Feel free to sprinkle, feel free to ask questions, all that jazz. Okay, so my son and daughter-in-law came over yesterday to make a big meal to celebrate my younger son being home for Christmas. And they picked up a few things at Trader Joe's. And when they were packing up to go home and I noticed the bag that they were repacking, I said, oh my gosh, that is the absolute cutest bag. I've been cutting this apart, so that's why it looks like this. And I said, can I give you some plain ones and keep the two adorable Trader Joe's ones? And they said, sure. So then all night, my mind has been thinking about what kind of crafts that you could do with a bag like this. And there's so many. You could decoupage, you could make a little village, and I opted to do a stuffed banner. So I'm going to show you how, and then I just want to encourage you to have your eyes open, because you just never know what is going to come across your kitchen table that you could craft with. Okay, so first thing that I did was I took my bag apart, and I'm making some little pennants that hang straight down, and I just cut out a shape and I'm tracing it. There wasn't really enough paper here for me to do all of them with these little snowflakes, so half of them are going to be plain, but I'm going to show you how we're dolling them up. That looks terrible. Okay, so this piece right here obviously has some writing on it, so we'll use this side. And I'll show you what I'm going to do to decorate that. And then this piece right here, where's my other piece? Oh, right here. It does have the polka dots or the snowflakes on it. And we'll be adding this to our banner in between the little houses. So you could have, if you don't have these bags, you could yourself draw some little houses on brown craft paper that comes like this, and you could make something like this, or you could have your kids do it, the little people in your lives. There's just so many fun things that you could do with this idea. So this one will be hanging like this, and this one will be hanging like this. And what I opted to do to make them all be sort of cute is I have some of these punches from Hobby Lobby. I've had them for several years. This is a 3 or a 3.5 inch punch, Hobby Lobby brand. And I'm just gonna punch a star out, part of this off, from this little piece right here. I'm looking at it underneath to make sure that I don't have any of the words. So, this is what I got. And we will just glue this onto this little piece right here, and then we'll jump in and do the houses. So what do you guys think? I mean, honestly, this project is pretty much free, other than the little bit of glue, and if I decided to add some ribbon or something, and the teeny tiny little bit of jute that we're hanging it with. Everything else was completely free, which is exactly my kind of a craft, and it's different. So these will be alternated. Okay, and I will get close-ups of everything. Okay, so you're gonna take your bag apart, and then you're gonna decide which house you want. And the easiest way to take your bag apart is just to cut down the seams on the side, and then cut off the bottom. This first little house right here. Okay, so I'm just going to cut around it, kind of rounding the corners and going maybe 1/4 of an inch around. Like this has a little chimney and some little smoke. See what I'm doing right here? And you can, if your bags are super wrinkly, you can iron them to get them to lay a little nicer, if you would like. I actually did that with my first batch, and I have not done it with this one. Okay, so then, when I first started, I was using the empty parts of my paper bag, and those are nice, but I wanted to have more paper available to me, and so I opted to just start doing it with some brown craft paper to make the back. And I'll show you. So I'm just going to cut out enough. You can also iron your craft paper so it doesn't roll. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over and get my hot gluing device out. And this is basically just going to get glued on the back of it. And let me move my camera back just a little teeny bit. What do you guys think so far? I know this is a super duper simple craft, but if you have a Trader Joe's and you have a reason to go shop, and it's not too far away from your home, and you like this project, you could go get some groceries and get some of their paper bags. And you could come home and make this exact same craft. So I just have glued the top of this, and I'm going to continue on. I'm leaving the bottom open, and we'll cut it out. So I glued that on here. Now we're going to cut it out. And these are so close to the same color that you don't need to worry about exactly getting it, you know, the same. See, so I'm just cutting so that the front and the back are matching. This is like the paper bag version of one of my favorite things in the whole world, which are stuffies in any shape, theme, or color. These are just happen to be paper bag. They look like gingerbread houses to me. Little gingerbread houses with these adorable little blue windows. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. We're going to make this one, and then I have a bunch that are ready, and we'll assemble the whole thing. Okay, now you need some stuff and fluff, whatever you want to use. Whether you have polyfill or you have an old pillow you could cut up. I've heard people say they stuff things with plastic bags. That's an option. Just putting some of my stuff and fluff up to the top. You can stuff these as full or not as you want. That's totally personal preference. I know I always say that, but it really is. And my personal preference is always changing. Sometimes I want them super full and fluffed up, and sometimes I don't. So now we're going to glue the bottom closed. I'm going to show you how I hang these on here. If I had been organized when I was first starting, I might have waited to put them on my jute and glued them actually on there, but I wasn't that organized. I wasn't really thinking how I would hang them. Is that cute or what? Okay, so to hang them, and I already have this one. So this is what I have on my little garland so far. Let's put another one right here. I'm just looking to see what let's do this one. Okay, I'm going to just use a little scrap of this paper, and I'm going to glue a top of it onto back here, and then I will put my string through it, and then I will glue the bottom. We'll see how that looks. This one in particular may not hang very straight because it's only hanging by the little chimney. I'm going to add a little bit more glue in here and see if I can get that to hold it straighter. And I think it is. And these are movable because I didn't fasten them completely on. So let's add the plain little pennant that I have right here. No, that's not the plain one. This is the plain one right here. We'll add it on to this side. What you guys think. Is this silly that I was so excited about these paper bags, or is this something that you would be excited about as well? I don't think it's silly. I think it's awesome, but that's just my personal opinion. So I'm alternating whether it's an all over snowflake, like this one right here, and then this one. All right, let's do a couple more. Let's see. Let's do this cute little house like that. This is so adorable. I just can't even get over it. Just cutting a little snip to hang it in the back. And see, I'm just going to put the jute under here and then close it, but I don't want it actually glued to this project, so I can slip it around. We're going to hang it right behind me in just a second so you can see How adorable. Here's another one of these little hangy banner things. Put this on here. And then we'll do the last house and the last banner. You love the idea of using paper bags. Me too. Shoot. You know, a tree had to lose its life for this, and at least you were able to, you know, use it for something that you'll enjoy. So I just feel good about it. Okay, let's glue on the last little holder. I'm trying to make them horizontal to the bottom. I think they'll look better that way. And let's do the last one of these. Most of the prep work here I did before I came live, so you wouldn't have to sit and watch me cut out these little pieces of paper bag. Look how cute it is. Let me hang it up now. And to me, these little houses are not Christmas. They're more winter. So this is a banner that you could use, I think, all year long. And it's adorable. I'm super excited. What do you guys think? So, just to review, this started out as a Trader Joe's grocery paper bag. And when I saw how cute it was, I, of course, had to turn it into something. This is the bigger piece of the bag that I still have left. I probably won't use this one that says Trader Joe's on it, but I wanted to just pull it out so you guys could see. And I just cut out the little houses with about 1/4 inch around them. Then I used brown craft paper on the back to make them stuffable. There's polyfill in here. We closed up the bottom, and then I just used a piece of paper that I basically glued on the back so that I could slip a piece of the jute underneath it and be able to scooch it, and then I glued the bottom. That was it. So super simple. So if you liked this quick and almost free project, do it this or this. That's a heart if you can't tell what that is. Or say something to me in the comments. Check to see if you've liked and followed my page. Feel free to sprinkle, especially if you have friends and acquaintances and family members that are Trader Joe's lovers. I like Trader Joe's a lot, but it's not convenient for me, and I don't like to drive very far to get groceries. So I hardly ever go there, but my daughter-in-law, you know, when you're younger, you're willing to do more. She went to get some stuff there, and that is how I came to know about these adorable bags. And then I just used one of my punches, but you could cut something out. I used the blank parts of the bag to make these little flags, just to go in between each house. And holy cow, you guys, this is so dang cute, I can't even believe it. It seriously is. I betcha if you took a little more time to iron the paper completely flat, I bet you could almost sell something like this. It is so absolutely adorable. So, and of course, you can fluff it up if you wanted to do that with something like tulle in between, or maybe you have some ribbon, but I think it's plenty cute just the way it is. And anyways, that is what I wanted to show you guys today. Hope you liked this quick and easy project. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Come back tomorrow to see what I'm doing tomorrow. If you missed my son and I's Christ and Crafting from yesterday, I will be resharing that video in a little while. He made this reverse canvas that says, "For God so loved," from John 3:16. And you guys, during the Christ part of this, he did the talk, and I was moved almost to tears listening to him talk about what this verse in the Bible is all about and how much our Heavenly Father loves us. Wow. And then I made this smaller one. So you should watch that video if you missed it. It's gonna be one of my all-time favorites for sure. So these were the projects, and I have lots more good stuff coming up this week. So keep checking back. Have a wonderful day today, and I will see you guys later. Bye.